Hey y'all, it's AG Swimming Love, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a bracelet out of string. The title of this video probably says how to make a bracelet for your doll or yourself. If you want to make one for your doll, of course you're going to make the dimensions small, and if you want to make one for yourself, you're going to make them larger. I'm going to be making one for my doll, so the dimensions are going to be smaller. And I'm going to teach you how to make it out of string. You can use wax linen, which I've used that works really well, but wax linen, if you put it in water, it discolors. And as you can probably tell by my YouTube name, I'm on the swim team. And my mom made me a bracelet out of wax linen, and I really liked it. And then I put it in the water, and it got totally discolored. So that wasn't good. So if you're on a swim team or a sport involving water, then and you're making this for yourself, you probably don't want to use wax linen. But if it's for your doll, or if you play a sport that isn't in water, or you don't play a sport at all, then it doesn't matter what string you use. I'm not using wax linen, as I said, whole swimming thing, and this is just for my doll. And I'm going to use it in green. So these are the 3 things you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need the string. And then you're going to need tape. It doesn't matter what kind of tape. It can be packing tape. It can be like double stick tape. It can be Scotch tape. It can be any kind of tape you want. Just make sure that it will stick to the surface that you need it to stick to. I recommend not putting this on a wall if you want to work like from the wall. I would recommend not doing that if your walls are painted, because paint might come off with tape. So I would work on a surface that's like on the floor. And you are going to need scissors. These are really small sewing scissors that my mom uses, and it doesn't matter what size scissors they are because we're just going to be cutting string. You're going to cut a piece of string first that is about the size of it doesn't really matter the length as long as it can fit the wrist of the person you are making this for, and it is about 3 inches longer for you and 3 or 4 inches longer for you, and probably about 2.5 inches longer for your doll. Just make sure that it's long enough to fit around your wrist and that you have some extra. I like to make my strings long just to be cautious. I would recommend doing that because it's better safe than sorry. Because if you make it too small, then you're going to waste a lot of string. Then you are going to cut, I'm going to move McKenna because she is in the way of my filming. Okay, then you're going to cut a string that is about the size of 1/2 of the string that you just cut. Okay, so the first string that you cut, you're going to fold it in half like this. See how there's a loop at the top because I folded it in half. And then you're going to tape it down and make sure that there's a space in between the sides, because if you tape it down and the sides are like this, like really super close together, then you're not going to have space to make the bracelet. So make sure that it's kind of like that, like a loop. And you're just going to tape it down to the surface you're working on. Sorry about that. And then you're going to take the other piece of string that you cut, and you're going to put it in between the 2 ribbons that you cut first, and you're going to tape it down. And make sure it's secure. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. If you want to start with the left side or the right side, it doesn't matter, but you're going to take your first side of ribbon, you're going to cross it over the middle, like this. And then you're going to pick up your other side and put it over the first side. I'm starting with my right side. So you should get something that looks like this. See, this string is under this side, but it's under this string, but over this string. And then you are going to take the left string or vice versa, whatever side you started with, you're going to take the opposite of that side, cross it over the middle. Wait, I got that wrong. I'm so sorry. You're going to cross it under the middle. I got mixed up. You're going to cross it under the middle and under this loop thing, like that. So you're going to have something that kind of looks like a pear. That really looks like a pear. Wow, okay. And you are going to tighten the strings. Okay, it's going to look a little weird at first because there's not a knot or anything for this to tighten up to. So it's just going to be the first step in tying your shoes. You know, when you do that little, it's not a knot, it's kind of like a half knot. Yeah, it's going to look exactly like that. That's what it is. All right, then you're going to take the opposite side. Sorry, my knee's in the way. You're going to take the opposite side, so in my case, it's the left side. And you're going to cross it under the right and over the middle, or over the middle and under the right. So you're going to have something that looks like this. See, it's under this string and over this string. And then you're going to take the right string, cross it under the middle and into this loop. So it's going to be like this, through this loop. And then you're going to pull it, and you are going to tighten it. Then you are going to take the right side. I'm going to repeat the steps a couple of times just so you guys get the gist of how to do this. Going to take the right side, cross it over the middle and under the left. And you can see there's going to be this loop right here. See that big loop? And then you're going to take the left side under the middle. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. I started it backwards. So you're going to alternate sides. I started with my right, then I did my left, so I was actually right. I'm going to do my right side. I'm going to cross it over the middle, under the left, but make sure you're alternating sides each time. And then as I said, there's going to be this loop, and I'm going to take my left string, cross it under the middle and into that loop. So I'm pulling it through the loop. And then I'm going to tighten it. And you can see the bracelet is starting to take shape. I'm going to close up on it at the end. And I'm not going to show you guys how to finish it. I'm not going to show you guys the end because that would take a really long time and I can't edit on this computer. So at the end, you're going to take all of the strings and you're going to pull them together like this, and you're going to just wrap them around your finger and tie them in a knot. And then you're going to clip the edges, and you're going to tie these two sides together at the end. You're going to tie these two in a knot. You're going to have a knot over here, and you're going to have this loop thing over here, and you're going to just take the loop, and you're just going to tie it to the other side. I hope that made sense. If you want me to show you guys how to finish this bracelet, I might show you guys that in a different video, if you want. Okay, so then I'm going to do this to the left side, over the middle, under the right, under the middle, through the loop. And I'm going to tighten it. And I'm going to do this one more time. Over the middle, under the right, under the middle, through the loop. Like this. I'm going to tighten this. Alright, I'm just going to show you guys a close-up of what I have so far. And basically, that is how, oh sorry, that was my head, I'm sorry. I probably got in the way. So this is how to make a bracelet for you or your doll. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks kind of cool. Yeah. So please subscribe to my channel, first video, woohoo! And I will see you guys next time. Bye!